I guess I'm not done. Vibrational weaponry. Been around since creation. Why? Because everything in creation is funded off of sound, tone, vibration, which can be spoken. God said, "Let there be light," and there was light. He said it. Now what happens when you say something? Doesn't a vibration fly out of your face? Maybe is that why they say watch your words? Careful what you speak. Of course, if you're speaking something, typically you've already thought it. So does it start in the realm of thought? Could it? Could it? I'm kind of digging this new memory card. It seems to be extending the length of the videos beyond what I was using with the other one, but it's a 250 megabyte, 258 or something like that, instead of a 16 or gigabyte. Getting into recording movies on this Canon D60. Trying to figure out how to keep the, get the times up so you're not either, so you can edit it where you want and shoot one video, or do a whole hour episode or without breaking it. Maybe breaking it's a good idea. Learning as I go. It's probably coming up on about midnight. Yeah, I'm going to put that lovely guitar away here in a minute. Let's see. So what, let's do this. This will be fun. The comments should be turned on all these videos. And if they're not, the email address is there. I haven't checked it in a day or so, at least. I've been busy dealing with a lot of other stuff. What the heck you guys want to talk about? You guys got some questions? Comments, concerns? You like my butt? Next thing, I need to get to some dental work done. I have VA stuff, but man, I don't really feel like dealing with them people. Been burned too many times. It's all politics and bullshit, and it's not for you. I mean, yeah, they've done better at treating like stuff that has nothing to do with the physical injury that I have, that they dishonored themselves by denying me medical treatment while I was in the service to begin with. Bring up anything around that. Go in there with a broken arm, and man, they do great with it. Meanwhile, you got veterans all over the place that are suffering because they're not able to get their real issues that they their issues that they have because of their direct service. It's called service-connected disabilities, man. Yeah. I know people that have the evidence. They put like $2,800 a month into your Social Security trust account that's managed and administrated by the Veterans Affairs. $2,800 a month. At least. Then there's lump sum annuity payments. You know, the people in different people, everybody with their unique and their expertise and what they've really gotten into and studied and become really familiar with and almost experts at looking at these different things and where to find this information. And but man, if we could just put all that together. I'm not anti-government in the secular world out there. I only wish it would do its job. Serve the living. Quit trying to entangle the living and make the living your slave to the dead. But that's the nature of a damn banker. Money changer. They're all the same jackasses from biblical times. It's all the same bullshit going on. It's identical. There has been no freaking change in that aspect. Except for the laws have gotten the man-made or authorized laws of the world. Compile. Expansion. It becomes so confusing. The lawyers are like, ooh, let's change this definition. While God's law is a tiny little book in comparison. And never changing. Or it's not supposed to. And they have changed it. That's why I like, again, the King James Version, 1611, uncopywritten. Authorized to be used in the churches. The court. In its true form, Temple of Solomon. God's temple. Which is actually just an external imagery of the temple inside of us. And did not Solomon have the power and authority over angels and demons? So now you got both these entities, angels and demons, doing business in this temple. Is that maybe why in most jurisdictions the judge is wearing black robes? Administrating the dead and demons and blah blah blah? But then in chambers, or sometimes maybe in court, they're administrating or ministering equitable jurisprudence in accordance with the New Testament. The New and the Old Testament, because they actually go together. One doesn't get rid of the other. One fulfills the other. I'm not even going to go into all that right now. I don't know everything. I don't. How could I? But I know where to find it. I don't think I poured that cup of coffee. Since I'm so tuckety. Yeah, I know. Man, what's this clown gonna say next? You never know. Hope you like the glasses. I like them. I'm getting old. They're trifocals, man. Yeah. Had to get them adjusted because they had the prescription, I think they call it transitions, started like up here to where it's like it's right in the middle of my vision. And I'd like to get some with not the trifocal, but just some bifocal, because even in some of the mid distance, especially in this environment, sometimes it's been very, very difficult. And I can only imagine how Jesus Christ felt. Some of the apostles, people throughout history who have, God is, in my humble opinion, told to go spread the word, messengers, especially when you become aware. The spiritual awareness started for me a very long time ago, realizing that to me that Jesus Christ is the perfect expression of God within a man-suit. So we all have that capability within us, and that's when the return of Christ will come, when God perfectly embodies each man and woman and child on the planet. We get rid of our egos, our dark sides, our willingness to do horrible things to each other, and really learn and exude love to each other. That's the return of Christ, to me. Am I saying something can't fall out of the sky with wings and this and that and blah, 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 blah? All things are possible, I suppose. Does it say the kingdom's inside you? Why does it say bring Christ into your heart? If it's a spirit, the Holy Spirit, exhibited in the body of a man is the definition of Jesus Christ, then what's our problem? Well, everybody's been fucking brainwashed. You go to churches, and most of these churches don't know. They just teach what other people tell them to teach. And if you go to most of your 501c3 churches out there, I'm not saying there's not great pastors and really good people, but the problem is they're preaching the same crap. Crap. The same sermons over and 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 over, depending on what the book tells them to do. You don't do what the freaking book tells you to do. Now, I'm not talking about the Bible. I'm talking about the stupid little, well, I'm Lutheran, I'm Catholic, I'm this, I'm Baptist. No. One church. It's a living church. Wherever two or more are gathered, I am there. That's the church. So, I'm going to knock on you a little bit, but please take it in context. I'm trying to wake y'all up. I'm trying to get you to think outside the little litter box, because there's too many turds in the box. There's too many cats shitting in the freaking litter box known as the world. So get outside the damn box. Oh my gosh, he said damn. Get a grip, people. He said a curse word. You know how many curse words each individual? I'm going to go ahead and do this right now. Okay? All you people that want to judge me out there, I'm going to give you a little clue. I can prove 99.99999% of you are all practicing witchcraft. You're practicing the fucking occult. And you're self-cursing and cursing everyone around you without even realizing it. So don't sit there on your horse and criticize my ass. That's not your place. That's God's place. Now obviously, if I've deprived you of a right, broken the peace, breached the peace, or injured someone's property or damaged their property, then make your darn claim. By all means, because I'll be the first idiot on the planet that's going to work with you. Now, if you're coming at me frivolously with a bunch of bullshit, well, you may have a problem. But if it's honest and bona fide, I ain't got a problem with that. But don't sit there and judge me. And I know there's going to be thousands of people out there with their Bible. If you got a Bible and it tells you to be a person in there, go burn that damn thing. Because it's lying to you. Unless you know how to see through it. That's where you read it with the intent and purpose of the Holy Spirit within you with an open eye. An expanded mind. That's beyond the two-dimensional reality of a piece of freaking paper. Most people think, oh, I'm in the world. They're walking around on planet Earth. It's like having those stupid fucking goggles that everybody wants to wear in multiverse. Oh, did I just break a TM? Sorry about your fucking luck. Why don't we get in touch with the reality we live in instead of creating all this crap? You ever heard of the Luciferian experiment? Go look that shit up. Using technology to mirror our natural gifts that our Creator gave us. It's pathetic. People, brothers, sisters, the time is now. 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 Choose to do with that what you will. I've made my choice. I paid the price. And will probably continue. I don't know. But man, I've been ostracized. I've had my balls kicked in. I'm not a victim. I'm just saying, man, I'm tired. And maybe you really want to make planet Earth a better place? Wake up. Be humble. Be peaceful and honorable to each other. You know, I love watching these videos on YouTube and stuff like that with people walking up and be like, hey, I'm going to test this guy. That's almost my dream job. You know, I'd like to do that with my life's fortune. Same thing that the Founding Fathers pledged. I can't pledge my life to a fiction. It ain't going to happen. That belongs to God. But the fortune that's been held in trust in fictional digit land, I'd like to be able to access that and do the same thing. But these people that go up to these homeless people like, hey man, you know, I got to catch a train and I'm like $1.50 short. Can you hook a man up? Well, yeah, man, I can help you out. Here you go. And he goes to hand him $1.50. He's like, no, man, I actually got it. I just wanted to see if you'd be able to help me out. Here's $500. I love you. Is there anything else I can get you? There was a dude the other day running around serving homeless people breakfast on a platter. So, a brother of color had his hair bleached, riding around. I think he rides around with some guy that dresses very uniquely, which is awesome. He's a billionaire, and they do this, do good things for people. That'd be awesome. I'd like to take that street box back there, and preferably 2 little girls, and I'd like to be able to go travel around and safely play music and go downtown places and plug in and street perform. And do I have any interest in getting back with her mother? No. 3 times right there. No. Actually, that's 9. 3 times 3 is the magic number, right? The 3 is the magic number. I have 0 interest. I barely have any interest in even dating in the future. Just tired. It would take a very someone that was very aware of their own internal workings and their own internal nature and how to accept peace. and not have to create drama within themselves and in their environment to gain the energy to feel good about themselves. I love me. There's thoughts and things that go through that I'm not real happy sometimes with myself. It is what it is. But at the end of the day, I don't know who else I'd want to be. These people in Hollywood, famous people, George Soros, this, that, blah, 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 blah. I can't think of anybody that I'd rather be than me. So, why don't you learn to love you the way that I love me? There's never going to be a plateau. Life is this. It's a sine wave. Ups and downs and ups and downs and ups and downs. But how you handle those ups and downs really determines your future. Especially taking in the fact of nature that as a man thinketh, what you thinketh you draw into yourself. So there's people out there that are hypochondriacs. Oh my God, this is going to happen. Yeah, boom. Hey, see, I told you, it just happened. Yeah, because you just drew it to yourself by holding it vibrationally within your fucking head. Dumbass. And then you charge it up emotionally, give it some super drawing power. Woo! And then you're drawing this shit reality to yourself. I'm guilty of it. But after all the bullshit that I've gone through in the last 3 years and learning myself, I'm doing everything I can to make those changes. And in the introduction video, that's what I was talking about. Becoming better. Not only for myself, daughters, the expression of God, for the glory of God. But I do not owe anyone out there anything except love. And I'm not talking about what most people are thinking. Because sometimes there'll be tough love. Sometimes there'll be compassionate love. Not sure there'll ever be physical, intimacy, sexual nature love. Which I'm okay with. It is nice. But man, it can become, for all you young men out there that have not had sex yet, I'd wait. I know it's almost not going to happen because it's just a law of nature. We're basically highly intelligent animals with a potential to move beyond our own animal instincts and into a higher divinely inspired state of being within ourselves. The animals don't have that. It's not like a dog is going to step up, put on a robe, and be like, hey, I had this epiphany. Woof woof. There's a God. Boo! Yeah, there's a God. I told you sometimes. You never know what's going to come out of my mouth. Yeah, I want to go to Africa. I want to see some brothers. It sounded really... Hey, shithead, you got brothers here in the United States. You just can go to certain places and there they are. It's not what I was talking about. I'm talking about some of the Ugandan mercenaries that I worked with while I was overseas. That's the brothers. Cause they're always calling me sir or this or blah. And it's like, nah, I'm your brother. I'm not better than you.